Good morning from Skopje, North Macedonia, where I'm enjoying a a very charming two-bedroom flat that I booked through Airbnb for $65 total for 2 nights. But you're probably wondering, well, how did I get here? I took a 4-hour bus from Sofia, which wasn't so bad. It was a big luxury coach and there were all of 4 passengers. But first, let me tell you a little bit about Sofia. I started off at the Roman ruins at ancient Serdica. Serdica, by the way, is what the Romans called Sofia, Bulgaria, back in those days when it wasn't Bulgaria. These ruins date back from the 3rd or 4th centuries. Actually, even before that, it was an amphitheater in the 3rd and 4th centuries built over a theater from the 2nd and 3rd centuries that had been trashed by the Goths. And yes, gladiators fought there with crocodiles and bears, as evidence shows. Gladly, that wasn't happening while I was there. I moved on from there to what's called the Square of Tolerance. 4 houses of worship representing Eastern Orthodox, Catholic, Judaism, and a Sunni branch of Islam. The Sveta Natalia is an Eastern Orthodox cathedral dating back to the 10th century. It was a temple in the 10th century and rebuilt as a cathedral in the 18th century. The Sofia Synagogue was built at the beginning of the 20th century. It's the 3rd largest synagogue in Europe and the 2nd largest Sephardic synagogue in Europe. The Banya Bashi Mosque was built in 1566 in the Ottoman style. It's currently the only working mosque in Sofia. Visitors are welcome as long as they remove their shoes before they enter, and women must cover their hair. Scarves are provided for those who didn't bring them. About a kilometer up the road from the Square of Tolerance, you'll find the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. This is a massive cathedral up on a hill kind of by itself. It's over 34,000 square feet and it can hold 5,000 people. It's built in the Neo-Byzantine style. On the way back from the Nevsky, I spotted a beautiful smaller church called the Sveti Nikolai Russian Church. Some just call it the Russian Church. It's built in what's called a military style, and those domes on the top are covered in real gold, I hear. Cat-a-corner to the Russian Church is Crystal Park, with its popular monument to Stefan Stambulov. Stambulov was a poet, journalist, revolutionary, and prime minister who helped bring Bulgaria into the modern era. My short trip to Sofia, Bulgaria wasn't all about churches and history. I did go on a pub crawl through Airbnb. When I got to the meetup point and found that I would be the only woman among 10 young men, I nearly got back into the cab, but I'm glad I didn't. We had a really great time, and every one of those guys was a true gentleman. Check back in a few days and find out about my time in Skopje, North Macedonia.